What's good, family? Desires Energy is here, man. We inside another spot, iconic studio. We have AOS, the other 3/4 of AOS music team. You know, it's a passing grade, man. Let's get it. Brothers, introduce yourselves again to the people.
What's good? This your boy, Jay Stone.
And I'm S to the P to the AYC3 space.
Hey, so I'm gonna let them do the singing this time. It's your boy Dom Antoine.
Just a simple neutron. They compare me to the Don. Oh, hold on. Yeah, just a simple neutron. They compare me to the Don. They say I look like Big Sean. They compare me to the Don. Say I look like Big Sean from Flint to Houston. Since I'm married, then they already. Yeah, oh, hold on. Yeah, I needed that beat on that, John. But you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna give you too much. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna give you too much. But you already know it. See it through. Never stop playing your next move, and you never stop moving. You know what I'm saying? So we already gonna go ahead and get straight into it. You already know Journey to Desire. We back again with AOS.
You guys just had a good performance at the Hip Hop and Crawfish Festival. Tell me about it, man. There's some funny stuff going on there, but you know, y'all was one of the most turned performances I could say, especially. So, just tell me about it, man.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. It was a good day outside. Weather was good. I'm gonna say that first. But overall, the performance was high energy. I mean, I felt like everybody was feeling it, so we got up there.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely brought something different, like we always do. You know what I'm saying? I know, like you talked about the artists that went before us. A lot of artists go up there, you know, they rapping, but you know, we go up there and we add that different R&B element, and then now we kind of transitioning more into the rap. You know what I'm saying? So people really, you know, they really vibing with what we got to bring. So I think it was a good performance.
Bet I'm gonna tell y'all more about the scene. So, what y'all don't know, we had to perform on a boat like the Titanic, because what y'all couldn't see on the outside is that the little platform you stand on, it was broken. So like you had to balance, man. Titanic for real. But it was a good experience, man. Definitely a different aspect to that whole car show. You know, you got a lot of Southside rappers that got that same kind of vibe, and we try to bring something new and different to the scene. But yeah, it was definitely the Titanic on that boat, because it had broken pieces everywhere. But it was a good vibe though.
Did y'all get any new supporters that y'all were able to meet at the performance? Because there was a lot of people out there, you know, hundreds of people at least around the facility. So tell me about some of them new supporters that y'all may have met, you know, young ladies, men.
To be honest with you, like we got a lot of new followers off of that event, you know, and it was unexpected. You know what I'm saying? When we actually did the competition to compete for the open spot for Lil Flip, we didn't expect to actually get a slot for the car show. So, I mean, just to go and vibe, and you know what I'm saying, it was older people out there. You know, I think it was an older lady out there doing a stanky leg or something. And I was like, okay, I was kind of like, we caught eyes for a minute, and I was like vibing with it. I was like, okay, yeah, all right. And then, you know, so she was hitting it, but yeah, it was a great experience. Like, I think we got a lot of new supporters from that performance.
Let me know what is the craziest fan interaction that y'all ever had. I'm gonna repeat that one more time because I had a frog in my throat. But yeah. Craziest fan interaction.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you was craziest fan. Man, I don't know. I guess I be in a moment, so I really don't like. Yeah. But you know what? For me, man, even though we do like a little bit of smooth R&B, it always be the fellas that be, oh man, y'all got it, man, y'all this, that, and other. And then, you know what? Here's a crazy experience, and this is crazy on the other side. It doesn't happen a lot of times. Oh man, y'all this, y'all that, we gotta connect, we gotta link. What's your Instagram? I give them the Instagram, and then no follow. That done happen a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the lady at the crawfish, maybe because she was like, she had to be no younger than 60. Yeah, I mean, she was getting it, man. She was getting it. You can see in the performance we all kind of point to her, but that's pretty much it for me, man.
Yeah. And I got to go back to that car show performance. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the most awkward stages that I've ever had to perform on. It was really cramped. It's not meant for a group, but I feel like we really accomplished and we really did what we were supposed to do with the space that we had. But that was a side note. But the craziest fan experiences I've had, I opened for Juicy J with a different clique at one point in time a couple years ago, and like after we got off stage, right, like it was something out of a movie or something you might see on like VH1. Like it literally, like these two white girls ran up to me and was just like, can we come backstage? Can we come backstage? And I was just like, wow, that's crazy. And like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like bro, I was like what? Like they didn't even know me, or like it was just because like I was with Juicy J, or they saw me perform, open up for Juicy J. It was like, bro, they was just I don't know. They was like, yeah, bro. I'm just trying to be G-rated right now, so keep it PG.
Oh yeah, we gonna go ahead and get back to the story. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to go ahead and throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? This is Journey to Desire, man. I just really love the fact that he wanted to really emphasize that the fact that despite the stage size, man, they still put on a show. And I think that's an accomplishment that definitely has to get recognized. And they always say divide and conquer, but y'all came together and conquered. You know what I'm saying? They don't flip nothing for us, but yeah, it's true. Some people missing, so I guess they still divided. But hey, man, we still waiting to see a show. Definitely for myself, cause I ain't get to make that one. I don't know why. You ain't tell me about the. Actually, no. I do remember the show. I was elsewhere at the time, but yeah.
Hey, but we got 100% when it counts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I feel like honestly, the reaction I get when we on the stage, like, you know what I'm saying, like when we did the performance at BFE, we kind of changed our setup a little bit to where we went from R&B straight to rap. Usually we kind of like sticking to that same soft set when we perform. So this time we kind of changed it up, and then we got on the stage and performed, and they heard the soft side of us, R&B. And then when we got up there, started killing, like, the rap part of the whole situation. And I'm talking about, they was like, whoa. They were surprised. You know what I'm saying? They were mind blown. They was like, man, dang, we didn't know y'all was going to come with this. So they was expecting, like, a little bit more of what we had first. But when we came with something a little different, I like the reaction because we work hard on them songs and stuff like that, bro. So, yeah, these are babies.
Brother, why you always high when I see you, bro? It's like every time we do the podcast, he be hot. Like, so he's spinning fast. Delta 8 is legal, people. Let's get it. So, man, tell me about the Lil Flip performance, though, because the Friday night before that, because I think it was a Saturday, right? So the Friday night before, they actually won a very important contest. I want y'all to talk about that.
Yes. Man, that was actually crazy. So shout out I-10, TCBE. So he hit, Anna up and myself and was like, hey, I want to put them on this competition, this open air competition for Lil Flip. And we had recently, ran into Lil Flip at the Loud Fest last year where we met y'all at, he performed. So, we was familiar, we ran into him, we, chopped it up just briefly or whatever like that. But, when he, presented the opportunity, we was like, okay, he gonna sponsor it, he paid the entry fee and everything. So it was like, okay, that's cool. But even going there and like, I ain't gonna lie, like it was a lot of talented artists there. So for us to go in and like, come in and to an actual judge competition and win the grand prize and win the opening act was crazy in itself. But then actually, go last night, and perform at the B-Day Bash with the crowd was, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that crowd was crazy. They crazy reception. I mean, when we performed, I ain't gonna lie, we performed kind of early, we was kind of upset about that. But, even with that, we performed around like 9 o'clock and it was still about, I say a good 50 people, 50 people in the building.
I feel that. I'm sure your manager knows best hand what it's like to see you guys prep for a show, but individually, what is it like, getting ready, especially in a group? It's a lot of solo artists or individuals that are deciding to group up, for better, feedback and outcome, to reach their dreams. So, yeah, man, I think that's something we'd like to hear.
So, for me, it's a little different, man. I try to treat the shows, the concerts, performances like it's practice. So I don't do nothing different than I would do when we go to rehearsals. I know some people got to, get under the influence. Cool, I ain't knocking it. But for me, I got to do exactly what I do every day. So I get up, get something to eat, drink some water, whatever it may be. But I don't do anything different because I feel like it's gonna make it feel like you got that much more pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? Treat it like rehearsal, like we do in practice, and we rehearse quite often. So it kind of stick. So whatever I do before rehearsal is, just carry my day how I normally do. And do the same thing for the shows. We might be a little more turned up just because it's show day, but no different than sports or anything like that. So that's just how I prepare.
Nah, for real though, go along with that. Like rehearsal is key. Shout out Anna. I ain't gonna lie, for a while we hadn't rehearsed, you know what I'm saying, because we didn't have no shows, you feel me? So we wasn't rehearsing for a while, and you can actually see the difference from when we were rehearsing on a regular basis to when we had stopped rehearsing to our show and our performance. And it was like when we had one of our worst performances ever, I think it was like 2 weeks ago at an event, Zay Trill event, but the performance didn't go, of course the crowd didn't know, you know what I'm saying, we played it off, but we knew the mistakes we made. So, and going from there, like we really been on it, really been like going hard on rehearsals, and I feel like any group, anybody trying to have a group, that's the biggest thing, is make sure that y'all rehearse together and make sure everything is as one as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, you don't want to get up there on stage and just look unorganized and look a mess. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we used to be, and we were getting by. But now that we rehearse, it's like we more unified, and I feel like that makes us strong as a group.
I gotta ask this one, man. So we know the importance of rehearsal or preparation. But another factor that's not spoken about enough, that's I think equally as important, is the ability to adapt when things don't go to plan. Yes. So, and I'm sure majority of the times it doesn't go exactly as how you rehearsed it. So can you guys speak to that, being able to improv and, like you already mentioned it, play it off when you guys do mess up?
I would say, with that being said, like stuff don't always go as planned. Even in the big events and things, like the show must go on. Like we have to be able to adapt. We have to be able to like readjust when things are like going astray, or even emotions are high, or the fact that we are going early and it's like, man, now at the point we gotta like be able to have that energy and bring the crowd to the front, you know what I'm saying, still have that same outcome, just to readjust like that all the time. So
yeah, and ain't gonna lie, the biggest thing is to be more flexible, you know what I'm saying, especially being a group. Even right now, you know what I'm saying, it's only 3 of us here, but like he said, like the show must go on. So, but that's one of the benefits of, you know what I'm saying, being a group and having those flexible parts. Sometimes for certain things, you know what I'm saying, you able to do that, whereas a solo artist, you know what I'm saying, they don't have that flexibility, you know what I'm saying. So I think that's one of the main things and one of the biggest things why it works so well with us, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we are brothers, like we said before, so we understand what life is, you feel me? So
just elaborate, man. I think one of the hardest or the toughest things that we face every time we do a performance are the microphones. We started off rehearsing with 4 microphones, and I think we only had 1 or 2 performances where they actually had 4 microphones. So it's man, and so the part trying to adapt to it, like I don't think people on the outside can tell, but the toughest thing about it is that, especially if they're wired mics, is that when the verses come up, who's next? Then you got to get in position because you about to have to pass the mic. That's probably, to me, our biggest challenge. But other than that, I mean, Olivine's gonna be different and stuff.
At the same time, I feel like we've found a way with Anna, kind of, with her creative mind, like her big brain over there. I love it. She's kind of found a way to try to overcome that. So even in rehearsal, it's like her biggest thing is rehearse exactly how we're gonna do it the show. Like no matter what position, if you're gonna stand on the speaker, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying. And so with that being said, we'll even rehearse with adversities. So like, yeah, we'll practice with having one. Yeah, we'll practice with having 1 mic, or practice with having 2 mics, so we know how to flow and how to position, on the stage, just in case something happens. So we always, we don't just rehearse one plan or one way. We always, rehearse plan Bs and plan Cs just in case something happens, and that's key.
Hey man, it is the month of March. You know, we came out of February, you know, strong with the love. You know, not only just for our significant others, but as well as Black History Month, man. But now, you know, we taking that love and marching forward in the month of March. So we got to go ahead and appreciate our women. You know, y'all shouted out our y'all manager, you know what I'm saying? So I would love for y'all to go ahead and clap it up for her right now. You know what I'm saying? As well as all the other women that's out here, most definitely. Most definitely. And, you know, one more round of applause for all the women that do go underappreciated as well. Got to. Got to. So with that being said, who is one of your biggest role models, female, that you want to go ahead and appreciate and why?
Oh, that's simple. My mom. Single parent growing up. My stepdad always been there, man, but my mom, she held it down. You know what I'm saying? Even from elementary school, my mom had a night job. So when she come in from work, it's make me breakfast, drop me off at school. Then my aunt bring me back home, and my mom walking out the door. So I was, you know what I'm saying, at the crib by myself. But she always did what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what motivated me to be the person that I am today.
I mean, and I say the same. Like for me, you know, all the women, you know, my grandma, my mom, my auntie, like they all mothers to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I never had a father. You know what I'm saying, in my life. You know, my dad, you know, he was in the Navy. You know, him and my mom got divorced when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of the time, you know, all I knew was my grandma and strong women in my life. So that's why, you know, I feel like even when it comes to the music, why I can relate so well and why I can write so well when it comes to women and love, you know, and respect when it comes to women. So because, you know, they showed me everything I need to know. You know, they made me the man I am today. So.
And just to elaborate on that, this is my blood cousin right here. And like, our moms are everything to us, you know what I'm saying? Just respect to that firsthand. And I have a daughter myself, so, you know, my dad wasn't always in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was there, but my mom, she showed me the ropes, pretty much. We got a bond right before my sisters was around, because I have nothing but sisters in my family. Like, and he could contest to that because he's the only boy. Like, he's the oldest boy. So, me and him hang around all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
That's why we call each other brothers, because he the oldest boy out of his mama, and I'm the oldest boy out of my mama. So we like first cousins, but we got nothing but sisters under us. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Close like that.
So, but yeah.
You know, definitely shout out to all the moms. I think kids need to learn to definitely show more appreciation towards their parents, you know, especially during that rebellious era, you know, when we start hitting puberty and all that stuff. So just for the ones, you know, going through what they going through right now, you know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to be able to be thrown to task right now, you know, viewing from the opposite end, man. Man, y'all speak a lot about brotherhood, man. So tell me, what does brotherhood mean to you?
I mean, brotherhood is why we here. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood is why AOS, you know, works. It's I think brotherhood and AOS go hand in hand, because without brotherhood, there will be no AOS. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when people see us, there's groups out here. You know, there's people that do this, you know, in the music industry. But I feel like when people see us and see how we operate and see how close we are as brothers and see the chemistry that we have as brothers first, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what attracts them to us and makes them want to get to know us and listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? Because of how we carry ourselves as brothers. So I feel like without brotherhood, you know, you can't get nothing accomplished, or, you know, even as a culture, you know what I'm saying? You got to be together.
I want to stay on this topic with one more question before we go back to appreciate women once more, because it's y'all month. You know what I'm saying? We want to rock out, keep on marching for y'all. But, you know, not implying that anybody is bad at doing their job here at AOS. But, you know, everybody makes mistakes, truthfully, you know. But there are some things in life that go just completely unforeseen, you know, and it's just life. So I want to ask, when adversity comes to any one of your brothers' way, how do y'all truly pick that person's energy back up so that way y'all can chase after y'all desires?
Man, yeah. So I mean, we know, man. Everybody goes through things, right? And I think we do well off feeding off each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody make a phone call, you know, just being there, man. Like you said, they got all sisters. I have a younger sister, but we all have cousins that are like brothers, but we don't really have that, you know, that real blood type of everybody's sister. So I think everybody has filled that role in each other's life where it's, you know, these are my brothers and I'm my brother's keeper. So anytime at the end of the day, you know, we got each other. I mean, even when we got stuff going on between the group, as brothers, we know, hey, man, let's hash it out. Let's handle it. Let's move forward. So I think it's just, man, being there for each other and, man, let's go get this bag. Like, at the end of the day, we all got a goal in mind, and that's get this bag so that our families can eat. And I think, you know, everybody is staying on that path. So,
but at the same time, I just want to say, you know, when it comes to professionalism, we're going to keep that professionalism. But we, you know what I'm saying, I cut for these dudes. These my brothers for real. And, you know, they can both attest, like, I don't play no games when it comes to them. So, you know, like, if anybody try to cross them, you know what I'm saying, in certain type of ways, like, you know, I'm quick to react and I'm quick to protect, you know, my brothers. And I think, you know what I'm saying, that's key and that's big, you know what I'm saying, when you have a group or a brotherhood that you're trying to, you know, build a foundation with and create something big and build an empire. Like, y'all got to be able to, you know, even though you got them boundaries, you got to be able to know when, you know, you got to jump in and, hey, you know, you're not about to play with, you know what I'm saying, these dudes right here. You know, we keep it solid like that. So
Brotherhood to me, honestly, is just, you know, really respect and loyalty, and I feel like we have a lot of respect amongst each other. And these dudes right here, you know, I respect them a lot. You know, everything they got going on. You know, we all got kids and stuff. Well, at least we do for sure. You know, and we do everything we can for our kids and our family. You know what I'm saying, to even live this life we live, and it's real good to have those type of, you know, people to share those moments with. You know, and have an amazing life.
So, so I want to know, guys. I don't know if this is one song or is everyone has their own particular song, but which song would you say that you love the most, that resonated with you the most, that you guys have performed or created that maybe is still in the chamber? Yeah, like I said, I want individual answers, whatever I need.
Man,
it's so many, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's so many.
Which one made you cry thinking about it? Like, this is me. This is my life.
Because, you know, we make music for different moods.
True.
yeah.
It's different. If I feel a different type of way, I want to hear something.
All right, how about this? Which song make the girls wet? Which one? No. Right. Different moves.
Okay.
Okay, different categories. Yeah, I like
Okay.
that.
Which one made the girls wet for you that you remember?
Yeah.
Which one what spoke to you emotionally?
Yes.
And let's just keep it at those two, so don't get too bad, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
Wait, I gotta say
Kim.
the mic. Which one made the girls wet? And then which one spoke to you emotionally?
Look, you try.
I'm gonna say no cap. I'm gonna say play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say play to make a waterfall.
Yeah.
You hear me? But attach emotionally, I would say chemistry.
Yeah.
You know, explain something, you know, that we all desire, of course, in a relationship and women, of course, you know. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and then to go along with that, you know, as far as chemistry, I really resonate with chemistry a lot because it describes us, you know, as a group too. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people listen to the song and they think about the chemistry just as far as women. You know what I'm saying? Or what you might have with a woman, but like we really want to show the chemistry that we have as a group too, and how, you know, we put the song together as well. So I feel like it really represents that. But, you know, the song that made the girls wet though, I ain't gonna lie, I got two actually. I got Push It and 3 a.m. Ain't gonna lie, but Jones verse on 3 a.m. Yeah. See, those are both unreleased tracks, by the way, but we have performed them a couple of times, and yeah, I think those are the ones. As far as Emotionally Resonation, it's a song that me and Jones got called Broken Pieces. You know what I'm saying? That was more like, I was going through some stuff, with some females, some issues, so it's that type of song, but that's more like emotional.
I'm gonna have to roll with Chase with Play. I like that one. He also got a track called Official that's unreleased for the ladies. Official and Play. For me, on the opposite side, man. What's up, Jones? J.O.N.E. Money Sign has entered the building. The ladies, I'm gonna go with Play, and I'm gonna go with Official. But for the emotion, I'm gonna have to go to one of my personal songs on this one, man. It's actually a song that I did a verse from at the last performance. It's called Been Real, and that track, it's called Been Real. That's released.
Y'all made that off like any anime, like, cause One Piece a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my anime lovers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, anime head.
You got any like relation between the two?
Real quick, I kind of want to stop everything. I want them to talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Yeah. I just want to make sure you was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Get situated real quick. Yeah. Nah, big facts. So yeah. Once again, shout out to the anime lovers, man. You just want to make sure we show y'all some love. I definitely am heavy on watching just all the animation. Japanese people got some long history. My favorite, to be real, shoot, I'd have to say the time I was reincarnated as a slime is up there. Everybody sleeping on that one. Yeah, I be diving because I ain't gonna lie, Code Geass was like, to me, like one up there for me for sure. And I was just like, man, I need something with some more adventure, like people moving and the storyline just seemed long, plot twist after plot twist. You know what I'm saying? Cause Naruto, I don't know, Boruto fell off for me after that. So I can't, boy, like it moves slow.
I'm more like my animes, like they gotta be like action. Like I like fight scenes, like crazy fight scenes. Like I don't know if y'all watched that new Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War. Oh my God, y'all gotta get into that. Like that's crazy. Bro, he lost no. Oh my God, he's late. He's behind. Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, I'm on that Demon Slayer like heavy. Bro, I seen the movies. I went to the movies and paid. Like I paid to watch the movie in the theaters. That's how you know I'm a real anime head. Come on, holla at me. What's up?
Child, we just had another member. You see how the camera just randomly changed? He shook the earth when he walked in, man. We need y'all to introduce yourself.
Yeah, I go by J.O.N.E. Money Sign. One of the members of AOS, You go down. For sure.
Y'all all artists. I feel like it's only a right to ask y'all what women artists, definitely spoke to you through their discography of music. To be able to show, the women some more appreciation, man. Give me some names, some people that I can definitely go back, people that, haven't had the opportunity to be influenced by other generations of music, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead, enlighten them.
Definitely. I would say my women artists that I used to listen to, like Eve growing up, Charlie Baltimore, just like, SWV, the women are definitely like heavily influenced on like our music, and I say we make the music for the women, so, the summer mine. That we have. I would feel like the song that spoke to him emotionally, I would say Broken Pieces. Broken Pieces was definitely an emotional song that was just about women just going through just what I was going through at that time, and I say the ones that's gonna get the pennies with, definitely My Pillow and Chemistry. I mean, I can keep going. Like, definitely them two. 3 a.m. I mean, we got a couple of. Yeah, like, definitely, Double Tap. Like, I can keep going. A lot of songs, man. But, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's so many different vibes in the bedroom. For me personally, that like I have like 3 categories of sex playlists. You know what I'm saying? Like one is like almost like dumb intimate where it's like, boy, yeah, you could cry. Like I think some songs that I have in there like that's really like tearful, like because it's like I even put in for like even after we done, rounds. Like so it's like okay, we need to go to that playlist. And for me, the most chillest and calmest has to be Blue Ocean Floors, Justin Timberlake. Like it's such a real chill. You know what I'm saying? We looking at each other sweaty. You know what I'm saying? Hand me the I'm saying vibe. As far as something that's really gonna get me active, I don't know. You got them playlists where it's like hard, tough rap, and then you got the ones where it's like really the R&B and it's just real chill. So it's like, man, big dude, what's Buddy song? But that track, y'all know what I'm talking about. And shoot, on some real smooth stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna say myself, Quarantine Baby is tough. I'm gonna throw myself in there. A lot of people forget I'm an artist. I know I'm behind the cameras, you know what I'm saying, doing all this show, you know what I'm saying, showcase type hostman stuff, but you know what I'm saying, we definitely get busy in the stew, in the booth as well. But yeah, man, back to Women's Appreciation Month, that I gave some of my playlists. Let's keep on, sticking to the music. I have to ask y'all, who is y'all, most appreciated female artist, for yourself, like through the discography, what album, spoke to you the most and why?
I would have to say it would be Lauryn Hill, Miseducated. Like, what's it called? Miseducated. But yeah, that Lauryn Hill album was crazy, and I just felt like it was a lot of stuff that she spoke about on that album that definitely relate to women and men. So I love that album.
All right. I would say Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole had I think her first major album she had came out. Like, man, like my mom used to play her songs all the time. You go to her best friend's house and play Keisha Cole all the time. So she had a significant part. So yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, for me, it's gonna be like a newer female artist, just because your sister played it out. But Summer Walker, her first project, bro. Like I can't think of the name right now, but the project, her breakout project, like I feel like that was tough, bro. Like, and it was something like that even males I feel like can relate to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff was very relatable for men. So, I mean, yeah, that's she made her staple with that one.
You wanna go under? That's gonna reach. For me, man, I'm a India.Arie, man. I feel like that she put on for women being independent. She had the song "I'm Not My Hair." She's not her hair. India.Arie. Irie, yeah, check her out, man. She's dope. It's like some neos. She kind of in that same Jill Scott, like neo soul, but she strong voice. Yeah, probably so. She got one of her major songs called Brown Skin. I don't know if you probably heard that one, just probably don't know the title, but no, man, yeah, like for women, especially women of color, man, like she's definitely inspirational towards that culture and everything. So I'm gonna rock with that.
You know what I'm saying? I saw how all y'all faces when I said like I ain't know who that was. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to know, yes, because we have a lot of new age artists, man, where they be feeling, I guess, inferior to the rest, because like we don't know our history or songs that I guess could take our black card away if we don't know it. But in my defense, you know what I'm saying? In my defense, right? I've always dug for music that really resonated for myself and also wasn't for others, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I let's shout out to D Russ or D Russ. I think he changed his name to just Russell, but then it kind of got competitive. But go back to his old videos. I was listening to him when he was D Prod, real he paid homage, tough to the Filipino crowd, which they don't have as many artists, at least that I'm not sure of. But yeah, he's dope. And he also came up kind of around with Timothy De La Ghetto, making videos on YouTube and stuff like that. So he was just kind of back scenes. He inspired me to rap. You know what I'm saying? And then I started diving deeper. I ran across Bryson Tiller before he was popping. You know what I'm saying? And many more, man. Like I could put y'all on. Oh, as a matter of fact, for the playlist, I gotta go back, throw this song in there. Grown folks, Rex Life Raj. All right, we cool. Everybody ran across that appreciated artist? Yeah. Gotta throw that in. For everybody watching, you know what I'm saying, if you don't know any of these names, it's okay. You know, I'm in the same boat you in, and we all gonna go back and listen to these. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, throw a nice little listening party. You know what I'm saying, for all the for all the old head artists. You know what I'm saying, and as well as the underground artists. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they get some recognition. So while we still on Women's Appreciation Month, what do you feel like your female fans are gonna like appreciate or want to, you know, I guess appreciate seeing you do? Like, what's something that they're trying to look forward to, you know, as far as like whether it be music and, you know, just even just requesting the DMs, you know?
I feel like they're looking for us as a group just to be, you know, for genuine men who's making good music for the women, you know, and just us giving them the recipe of how we work, you know, whether it's in the bedroom or whether it's just, you know, bringing them into our world of how we get down, you know, things like that.
Well, let me be a little bit more specific for y'all, cause I want to know what the DMs looking like for a group. You know what I'm saying? What's the craziest request that? Yeah, nah, for real. Like, what's the craziest request that these women have asked from AOS? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they want something, yeah, you know.
It's crazy. We did this game where we had our fans ask us questions, and we were getting questions left or right, and, you know, if we were married, if we were, you know, if we really about them things we on our songs, you know. I know on my verses I talk about a lot of crazy stuff, so, you know, they like, you really eating booty? Like, like, you really eating the booty? Like, for real? I'm like, yeah. So, you know, our fans is, we appreciate all the questions that they asked, but they definitely went in on us and asked a lot of questions and wanted us to get personal. I mean, yeah, I do. I do.
But it depends. Look. Wait, let me. We don't just be out here just eating random booty. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure it's clean. You got to make sure everything right. You can't be out here just eating booty like that. But yeah, let me hold my brother down.
Hey, look, no, just for the record. If y'all, I stay out the DMs. They be on the AOS page, but I want y'all to know that if y'all do ask a question about somebody eating the booty or whatever, all this, if y'all get back a response and it's emoji of a tongue, that's Jones sent that. Just want to let y'all know that, all right? If you see the tongue with the little water, with the 3 water droplets, that's Jones. Just wanted to put that out there.
Jones is definitely the culprit. I just want to add that in there.
Hey, they're too close for me, man. I'm envious of brotherhood. Dude just told me his whole emoji combination. Like that's like the whole lineup, boy. If he wanted to play like him, that's straight identity theft right there. I swear. Man, shoot, what's some really dope female like actresses that you really feel like have gone over, like underlooked, you know, or overlooked, really? Both, you know. You said Megan Good?
If you're not talking about Megan Good, I'm not trying to hear what you got to say. It's Megan Good. Like, ever since I was yay high, like, I mean, it's been Megan Good, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was one time, I don't know if y'all seen that movie with, it was Love Don't Cost a Thing with Christina Milian. That was I ain't gonna lie, yes, she had me there. But other than that, we always been Megan Good, Team Megan Good, it's all the way. Oh yeah, Lauren. Yeah, people be sleeping. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of slept on Lauren London, but you know, I'm not with the fads though. I gotta stay different, Megan Good. I gotta stay loyal to Megan Good though.
Trying to put a face to a name? Nah, you good.
Yeah. See, he said ATL and automatically. You know, I was gonna rep my. Yeah. Oh, not even Nip. I thought of BMF automatically because you know I'm from Michigan, so it's like I thought about it. I was like, I gotta pay Cash to her respect, boy. You know what I'm saying? She let me enjoy the show right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if y'all haven't watched BMF, enough said.
So with that being said, with that crazy request, yeah, I had a fan who's a crazy fan of BMF, and she was like, yeah, I want you to come and watch the whole first season with me and catch up and watch the second season. I'm like, I don't know if I got the whole first and second season. Like, but I mean, yeah, that was crazy. She was like, well, you ain't no diehard fan. I was like, I mean, I didn't say I was a diehard fan. I just said I watch it every now and then. But I mean, that was just crazy to me, like how people get so serious about these shows. But BMF is a good show. I like it.
Man, I really don't be in the DMs. And look, so look, everybody play their roles, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm finna get back to that, and I'll be more on the behind the computer with the music and stuff. Everybody else kind of run the page and stuff. But actresses, man, I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of Angela Bassett. I don't think she's over or underappreciated, but I don't know. I just like.
She's very underappreciated now.
Yeah. I don't know. I rock with her movies. Stella did get her groove back. Yeah. It's just. Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's one of the female actresses that I appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it's good enough. Good enough. I was gonna change topic. You on the same topic?
Yeah, I'm on the same topic.
I'll let you.
Get that one out the way. So since we did, come out of Black History Month, being February, the month of love, showing, love for the history of my people, as well as love for our significant others, we gonna carry that love marching strong, because we are in March. So I gotta ask, man, what women do you feel like was left out of Black History Month that you feel like are either, not alive or still are alive? Nah, there's a lot of that are still alive and could potentially be in it. You know what I'm saying? If you know some people that you feel like, have been deserve and they are happen to be deceased, then for sure, definitely give them their flowers.
I would have to say for me, and she's actually alive, and she's actually the Senator. So Cheryl Lee Raff. I think Miss Cheryl Lee Raff has been doing a lot for the Houston community, and she's definitely somebody that I can say she's definitely Black History Month, and I feel like she's definitely done a lot for the city, the center.
I mean, I would say she's not a Houston native, but she's a Cali native. I would say Issa Rae. You know what I'm saying? She's like stamping her way into producing, as well as acting. So, and the stuff she makes is like, it's incredible. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? So that coming from a woman is like, I know it's inspiring for, a lot of people that's coming after her.
For me, I would have to say, I'm not gonna lie, Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Whitney Houston. Just because I feel like people highlight the bad, in her life, and the bad, that she did, and at the, in the end, and everybody has, their bad times and certain things that they do that they're not proud of. But I feel like, if you look at all the good she accomplished, while she was alive, and like even the music she made was so uplifting and positive. It was just a different feel, you know what I'm saying, back then. So I feel like, she definitely should be celebrated a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Because she definitely did a lot for R&B culture and for the black culture, I feel like, as far as a woman.
Man, I'm gonna take a little different approach, man. I'm gonna go with all of the black female educators out there that's teaching not only, the young black people education, but just everybody in general, helping people grow up to, and be the people that they want to be, giving them motivation and just helping them thrive and push to get, especially the ones that are in the hood and trying to get out, man. I'm gonna tell you, like, especially for black men, I feel like, our dads, they play a role, but it's something about the moms, you know what I'm saying, that it hit different. And I feel like even as far as, a black mom that can reach out to somebody that's not their kid, they tell you it's instilled in them differently. So I just want to shout out to the people that's the black women that's mentoring and educating the youth.
Definitely, since we are on education, what subjects do you feel like should be instilled into, basic, education from elementary to high school? For me, I felt like financial literacy should be one, for sure. Maybe self-defense. I don't know. But, yeah.
this gonna sound crazy, you know what I'm saying? And people might, have something, negative to say. And I'm not trying to be negative because I appreciate, the law enforcement and what they do. They do, some of them are good and they do protect the community. But I feel like for us as black people and with history, how history is shown, there should be like a defense, against law enforcement brutality type course or something that should be taught or something, because I mean, how just with like what happened with Trayvon Martin, and things and stuff that it's crazy in the time that we're in, it's too much that's happening, to our people and our culture, and I feel like we need to be more aware of how to defend ourselves and how to stand up for ourselves, without being, looked at as ignorant, but from a professional standpoint and still, get our point across and and fight like law with law, intelligence with intelligence, and not so much using our fists or our guns, but using more of our mental. But I feel like our kids need to be taught that from an early age. That's what I mean by defense. I don't mean necessarily by physical defense. I mean by defense with the mind. Like if we're educated from an early age as a black culture and as black kids on how to go out here and act, in public and everything like that, amongst the law enforcement or dealing with, different people in power, then I feel like, we wouldn't be, so out here, going through different things and stuff of that nature. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna go with economics and finance. I feel like the people that are in lower income areas who suffer from or who feel like they got to be in a dope game or that they got to do this to get out, I feel like they have the brains already instilled in them. It's just that same principle applied differently, knowing, hey, if you get into the stock market, if you do this and do this, it can get you out of a situation. And then, just kind of piggyback on what Space was saying, get you out of that environment where, you feel like you're in a situation where, man, police, this, that, another. Teach them, finance, econ, that way you can get out, get in a good area, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about that as much. But I think that's one of the main things that we go through as a youth when you just don't know. If we just had that in us, same thing with the artists, with the people in sports, they get that bag, and then now what do I do with it? I go get this, yeah, man, and then it's gone like that. Investing and stuff like that. I think that'll help out.
My biggest one, I would say, a subject that I would pray that they would deem in the school district. It's like having a course where you learn about credit, cause like without credit, bro, it's like you really can't make no move. You can make moves, but you gonna have high APRs and high payments and stuff like that. Like teaching kids about credit and how to leverage credit at a young age. Credit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Teaching kids how to leverage credit at a young age, man, like they can really make stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they'll teach you also about finance as well, like how handle your credit and if you handle your credit well, I'm pretty sure you handling your finances well too. So it just play hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? How you leverage it.
I would say big thing that's been going on, just mental awareness, having a class to have people, because a lot of things going on, just like going back to like Twitch and him killing himself, people going through a lot, a lot of things, and if you don't have the right mind space, or if you getting all this money and you're not there with your mind, like, you never know what another person is going through. So, I feel like if schools can put more into helping the kids mental space and getting their mental together so that they're able to be consistent, or when they are able to get some money, they know how to handle it and not just spending crazy and doing crazy things, and just mental awareness, man, because I feel like that's important. You never know what's going on with another person or what they have going on, and it kills me to hear people that like, they killed themselves. Like, that's it's crazy to me. Yeah, and it's young and it's like it's crazy. Like this man had everything. This man was on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and just to hear him, like, he took a gun to his own self and shot himself in the head. Like, that's just crazy. So you never just know what's going on with a person, and just being there for a person. And a phone call can do a lot, and money don't mean happiness at all, man. Twitch.
Oh, his name is Twitch on Twitch.
Yeah, his name Twitch. Yeah. Twitch on Ellen. The guy. Yeah. Yeah, he worked on the Ellen show. The black guy, the DJ.
Yeah, he was like a father and everything.
Yeah.
He was almost like, I don't know what you want to call him, but he was almost like an actor.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a dancer, but yeah, that was just his name. So yeah.
I think mental health is extremely important. I'm actually going to school for concentration in psychology because I really want to be a therapist for my community, most importantly, or for all people who just relate to me, and hopefully if we have some similarities, I can help you or give you some advice on how to get through what you're going through. I think one of the world's biggest questions is really how the mind works, especially in retrospect to the heart, the things that we care about and are passionate about. But I divide life into kind of two, things, and I think we all do, childhood and then adulthood. And I think, as a child, you're constantly just taking in and putting out what you took in without any thought of, why, or any reason. And then, of course, with it being that, every individual is not the same. They have their own, different factors that make them unique. It's just like, how do you get them to understand what they do want to control? So I think, like, we talk about time a lot. And time management is probably everybody's struggle. I don't care what age you are. Procrastination is just an MF, and we got to overcome that obstacle. But as I rotate my fist, I have a gear here, and nobody understands that watches don't work off of just one gear, So it's like, now that you have another gear, you have this one first gear that's taking in that information and constantly putting out what you learned, exactly that way in format with no differences. And then you have that second gear that's also taking things in, as well as maybe your thoughts, and then maybe right brain, left brain, and it actually pushes out control, how you want it to. I want people to be able to, understand the differences a lot more, and hopefully teachers can maybe even take this segment of a conversation to understand how to express it to their students or even in their own format. But understanding just, I guess, all the troubles that a human can face in life. I want to ask the two individuals that are from Texas, and that'd be you, Mark, and I'm gonna say you from Texas, right? Are we in a stand your ground state or no?
I don't even know what that means. I'm being real.
I have an idea. So I know in Texas, obviously it's a Republican state overall. They are real big on the gun laws here, the gun rights rather, and I don't know if this exactly answers the question, but I did hear recently that in Texas, it's considered a felony when if let's say you steal from somebody, right? Or you rob them, not like by force, but let's say you steal something out their car, and if it's over, I think worth over so many $1,000s, like over 2,000, then that's considered a felony, which means you have the right to shoot them even if they're running away in the back because it was a felony charge. Because it was over a certain amount. So it's like, I would say that kind of does I think Texas is a stand your ground state just due to that being one of the actual rules in a sense, or one of the laws that's allowed.
Stand your ground. That's what he said. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, I'm not from here, but I watch a lot of like law shows and cop shows on YouTube, and I believe Texas is a stand your ground state because from my understanding, stand your ground state, the incident I saw was I think an ex-boyfriend was walking up on a man's porch chasing after the daughter, and he was trying to force himself in the house, and the man had a gun, and he shot him through the door. And I think that's the instance of standing your ground. Like, he didn't get charged because the man was trying to, forcibly break into his house. So I believe like Texas has those same kind of like principles and laws. Like if somebody is forcibly trying to break into your home or forcibly take something from you from a certain dollar amount or value, then you have the right to, shoot that individual. I think that's why it go kind of hand in hand with the open carry, if you ask me.
The reason why I brought that up because y'all mentioned Twitch. Well, you mentioned Twitch, and it was just like we brought up guns. I think gun violence is something that we really don't speak about a lot. Even though it's like, of course, we gonna have some instances showcased on a lot of news. It's so many ways for people to get firearms, and especially if we just talking about mental awareness, it's like, what are the regulations for somebody to even operate, and then yet alone even to purchase one? Because, with these 3D printers, they getting out of hand. I don't know if y'all seen that. Like, when you said creative, boy, I thought you said create. I was just like, we got art classes, you know what I'm saying? But I swear, I think there's so many factors to art that I think we don't even talk about from, especially dimension. You know what I'm saying? We draw stuff on paper. You know what I'm saying? That's just time management, planning. And then, two-dimensional, thoughts actually making it to our head that we remember. Because, writing does help us remember things. And then we actually bring them to life. You know what I'm saying? Actually creating. And bring it to life means you're bringing it to light, which actually you can't have any three-dimensional object without it. If anybody was like on some like arts and crafts stuff, you know what I'm saying, go and Procreate, you know what I'm saying, you get to set up them light factors, you know what I'm saying, there's only 3 of them, you know what I'm saying, take that information and run with it, man. I want people to, really truly, check themselves, before doing anything, as far as, holding like just anything dangerous, man, where you can put your life in harm, man. And, hey, Musa, if you want to, this is a perfect time for you to go ahead and bring that Loki in, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for all these people that's getting like, under just making bad decisions, whether it's even behind intoxication, you know what I'm saying? I need you to see it through, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Gots to see it through, my boy. Gots to see it through. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wanted to go ahead and present to you guys Loki. We got it coming in a few editions. We have the white edition as well as the black edition. 2 different type of flavors. Most definitely. So the reason why we definitely want to showcase this is because a lot of people like to, enjoy the moment, and enjoy the experience, which is their slogan, you know what I'm saying, which I think is really dope. Sip the experience. So it's a hemp-based drink, so you can still get a nice buzz, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting too much liquor, in your body or anything that, you can get pulled over and breathalyzed for and, of course, charged. And at the same time, you know what I'm saying, man? You gonna be cool. You get to go ahead and drive, man. So what's up?
This one I'm gonna talk to the audience for this one. All right, people. So you have 5 senses, but some people have to live without one. I want to know if you had to pick one sense to lose out of taste, touch, smell, hearing, and what's the 5th one? Seeing, sight. It's important to me. Sight, yeah. So if yes, so we're gonna let you get to that. So going with that. Hey, move this out the way though, cause I don't need that in that part. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So. Yeah, all right, let's get back to it though. So to start it over, so you have 5 senses, people. You have taste, touch, sight, hearing, and smell. If you had to lose one sense, but you got to pick which one that is, which sense would you lose and why?
Taste. It's gonna be taste. But absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I gotta see. I'm just gonna keep it based on the music stuff. I gotta see. I gotta hear. I gotta be able to feel around. Yep. Taste, man. I feel like a big problem that we got in society right now is the addiction to sugar and the taste of bad. I mean, I'm eating all vegetables. I'm eating because I can't taste it, so I feel like that's the one that'll benefit me the most by losing.
Sugar was the first luxury considered in the world.
Yeah, it's the trader. Yeah. I agree with taste. That's my first thing. I was arguing with D for like an hour about this, bro. D was talking about hearing. I was like, bro, I'd rather be able to hear that. Like, cause think about it, right? With taste, it's advertising exotic pop. Hey, shout us out, brothers. But nah. Oh, keep the logo out. But I mean, can they see it on camera though? right, bet. So, all right, so get back to it though. Yeah, I don't drink. It's something. But it's that like, again, like when it comes to taste, right? When you take away taste, all that really happened, because I ain't gonna lie, I had COVID before. So when I had COVID, obviously everything else would felt bad. But when I lost my taste, all you do is eat less. And if you're not sick, you still gonna eat because you're gonna eat to survive. But so basically, you gonna, if anything, you're not gonna overeat like people normally tend to do. And plus, you still got all your other senses. Now, obviously, you love to have your taste because that's a kind of more of an enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Eating good food.
Unless you Jones, because he eat the booty.
It might taste good to him. You feel me? So if the booty tastes good to him, it's gonna hurt him when he loses taste. So now we need to see, man. What sense would you give up? And you can't. Matter of fact, nah, you got well. Yeah, I don't need more than 2 people saying taste. We got to get some other answers. No. But look. No. You will. You're right. No. You're right. No, smell. It is connected, but you will still taste like 30% of it. Smell is part of your taste.
Hey, can I ask them to confirm this? Huh? Jones, when they sitting on your face and your nose is covered, can you still taste it?
Now, I'm gonna go kind of left on this. I'm gonna say vision.
So you be okay with being blind?
See, but let me tell you why I would say that, because looks can be deceiving. Like, you know, so I would say without the vision, you know, it's gonna make all your other senses stronger. You know, so I don't need to see the rap. I can rap. That's mental. You know, I'm gonna eat. I'm a big boy, so you know I want my taste. Okay. Now look, I ain't gonna lie. I want my taste. Okay, but I would just say, just on that aspect, mentally, if I didn't have my eyes, I feel like I could still be able to function in this world. You know, yeah, it'll be hard. I can't see, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of things that I probably didn't want to see. You know, or I didn't want to look at, or people that, you know, that has deceived you, that you definitely don't want to see that person, like, you know what I'm saying, or just it's a mental thing for me. That's why I would pick vision. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say that one.
Nah, I agree with vision, because at the end of the day, like he said, looks can be deceiving, and I feel like if my vision was gone, you know what I'm saying, I would be able to build more genuine relationships with people, because I'm not so built. It's not all based off of looks. It's based off of.
So y'all telling me that y'all be happier as a blind dude in a dark room eating a chicken wing than a booty, than being able to see but just can't taste.
Because I can still feel the booty, you know what I'm saying? I can still grip the booty, you know what I'm saying? I can still, you know what I'm saying? I can still taste the booty. So I just can't see it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so I mean, I ain't got to see the booty to eat it. So it is what it is, you know?
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. So yeah.
And I still got my smell.
Honestly, with me, honestly, I'm going super left on this one. I would say hearing. Honestly. Because like it's by looking at certain things, bro, I feel like, you know, with not having hearing, like, although it's detrimental to music, like, for real, I think in communication is just a different way I would be able to communicate with people. Like, you know, even still, like, if I'm able to feel, like, those senses are gonna be super enhanced, and I feel like I ain't gonna be able to. You could tell when people finna walk up on you anyway, like, you know what I'm saying. So I already had that sense, like, for real, like you can feel when somebody about to walk like close by you or something like that. So yeah.
I think even for me as an artist, yeah. Wrap this up. No, that's cool. Yeah, I think for me, even as an artist, I think it might have to be between hearing and sight. I like to learn, so understanding that, you know, light is the key to being able to take in whatever you need to for everything is that. Well, maybe actually it might go on some deeper levels. I take that back, that last part. But yeah, that's how you learn. So I want to be able to speed that process up for myself. So maybe more hearing. But then again, it's just like, even though I can feel the vibrations and understand what each note, feels like at its highest level, like, no. I'm trying, I'm trying to hear who's on that and what I guess they really is saying. Like, like, what I'm saying? I get tired of that, man.
So which one you chose?
Which one?
The sense you chose. If you have to give away one sense, which one would it be?
Man, I guess I'm reading Braille, bro. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Matter of fact, can I ask y'all something?
I got a real quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you prefer listening to something as like a wave file on MP3 or
So, I grew up without TV and stuff. So I 9 times out of 10 never got to see a lot of things. So I'm, as long as I can hear something, I'm cool with it. Cause as a kid, my pops would be like, it's a show. You can always go ahead and press play again tomorrow. So why can't you just lay down, close your eyes, and go to sleep? You trying to watch the TV screen? You ain't got time for that. Go to bed, huh?
It's a big problem. I just thought about it right now. This should be on, right? Yeah. The big issue, I just forgot about it. Y'all realize y'all not gonna be able to ever drive again, right? y'all can't even. They got Uber, but you know what I'm saying.
That's why we have Anna. She's our chauffeur. She's gonna be the chauffeur. I said that's why we have Anna. She's gonna be the chauffeur. So if I don't need to see.
First of all, Anna can't drive, so I'm gonna take my own car. Hey, but now, like, I don't know, man. I like to travel and stuff and like see. I'm a sunset type of guy, and my memory is based on what I see. Like if we in a room and somebody say, "Hey, y'all remember we had the Desire is Energy interview?" I'ma more or less remember the room where we in. It's gonna remind me of how the setup went. So I don't know. I gotta have vision.
And then think about it. You can't even say I see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody says you can't be like I see what you say. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, but now you don't.
Since we on dark humor, boy. Hey, do y'all feel like Stevie Wonder can see? Cause I don't know if y'all heard some of the stories that's been popping out, man. You think he can? Man, somebody told me, I don't remember who I was watching, but he had a story. And he was just like, Stevie Wonder walked up like dead smack to me and asked me, "Hey, can you walk me to the stage?" He's like, "Boy, how did you make it to me?" Like, and like I said, off of them vibrations, like maybe I'll be able to, maybe. Oh, like everything's gray? Yeah, like everything might be like dark. Maybe. It's like everything might be dark. Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I feel like to go to Stevie Wonder thing. The Stevie Wonder thing, I feel like what John said, I feel like it's muscle memory. When you've been blind for so long, you know what I'm saying, you ain't had, without your sight, your other senses are heightened to the max. So, he can make it to the stage, he just need to help up the stairs. You know what I'm saying? So.
He gotta know where he at, cause that boy be slinging that thing. That boy, he be slinging it too hard, bro. He be slinging.
All right, so the official answers were taste, which makes sense. Blind, hearing. So he can't even hear me talking right now. And hearing too. Okay, so then we got 2, 2, and 2. Okay, bet. So for all of y'all watching, make sure y'all go down in the comments and put which one y'all believe. What sense would y'all give away? Would it be taste, hearing, touch, smell? Nobody said smell because, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, we like to be on the smell booty. We want to smell whatever we got. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the great senses. But, Chris, I'm gonna let you ask the last question because his phone might die while you're asking it. But just go ahead and get the last question in.
If not, I think we running strong. All right. Honestly, to be real, I don't think I have a last question. I don't. Hey, no. Actually, I do. How y'all feeling off the Loki? Yeah, y'all want to go down the line? Give your opinion.
It's definitely a good taste. I'm feeling something. I don't know, but it feel good.
Yeah, it feels good. It's real smooth. It's real smooth though, for sure.
Is this vegan? Is it vegan? I I don't do vegan. Y'all can't give up in here giving me vegan stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. No, all stuff aside, it's good though. I like it. It's got a nice smooth taste, you know. So it's cool.
Hey, first question: did he mix it with something? No, yeah.
Oh, did you mix it?
Yeah, I think it's mixed, so I don't really know the truth, but I mean, it's gone. It had a smooth taste, but I don't know. I can't compare because I know it was mixed, but the mix was great.
Hey, so this the last question I got for y'all, man. We gonna go ahead and get out of here. So, what's one message that y'all have for y'all fans? An important message that y'all have. It could be a one-liner.
Whatever you're doing, stay consistent. Don't give up. There's this light at the end of the tunnel.
Always keep grinding. Always keep grinding. Never stop.
Stay true to yourself. Like, don't let nobody make you, you know what I'm saying, feel less. Stay true.
Keep hustling and motivating. Shout out to Nipsey too, man.
Thanks. R.I.P. to Nip. You know what I'm saying? The coldest crib. For me, man, never stop planning your next move, and you'll never stop moving. You know, I was gonna do that regardless, man, cause you know what, you got to see it through, my boy. You got to see it through. That's why I gave up my hearing, but you know what I'm saying. I got my boy Mark here. So man, this is Journey to Desire. I am AMA Devlon, and I am closing out with my boy M.
Move out the cups. Let's get it. So remember, kids, we say desire is the fire that helps to inspire. And for the official, once you get the desire to achieve,
Man, you gotta get the energy to receive on so.